there the prisoners rest together. They hear not the voice of their oppressor. Showing you that it's the masters and the slave. All right? They all go, everybody goes back to the spirit world, back to the Father. Go ahead.
The small and great are there.
The small and great. Right?
And the servant is free from his master.
Well, it's more.
That's it.
So I mean, that's simple. I mean, and we can keep the scriptures rolling on the hell thing. But like I said, for you to sit there and try to affiliate yourself, you know, if it's one of them other bugged out motherfuckers or whatever, like such as Comfy or
Uncle Ruckus.
so the fuck what they you know, they never really, you know what I'm saying, they don't matter. They don't matter. They don't got the truth anyway. But now when you try to affiliate yourself with us, with GMS, or any of the brothers of GMS, starting from the elders on down, you're supposed to speak the same thing, like it says in Corinthians, 1 Corinthians 1 and 10, that we be in one accord. All right, you ain't supposed to have your own doctrine or whatever, but that's what happens with niggas, man. Niggas get beside themselves, man. They always want to try to go deep, man. The Most High ain't make you to be deep, you know. And they go for their own glory. And just like the angel, who was it? Ezra, he said, search not out things that are too deep for you. All right, you gotta know your place in this truth, man. You know, for your own good. Scriptures tell you to eat honey that's sufficient for thee. You know, bring that out real quick, and then we go back to the other scripture. But you know, since you have mentioned that, cause I was watching a video, and the spirit works like that. The spirit has somebody, see that bullshit, and them fucking clowns, man. And I think they the same guys they talk. We got some other book, Testaments of Solomon, and all this other madness, man. And the brothers already rebuked them, and they didn't want to hear the rebuke, man. And they get Proverbs 29 after that too. Go ahead.
Proverbs 25 and 16. Hast thou found honey?
Right, has thou found honey? Which this truth is like honey, it's sweet. The knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, the breakdowns of the scriptures. Right?
Eat so much as sufficient for thee.
Eat so much that is sufficient for thee. Meaning what? You eat just enough for yourself. Because if you eat honey is good, but if you eat too much honey, guess what? You're gonna get sick, man. The next thing you're gonna end up what? Throwing up. You're gonna have a fucked up stomach. So that's why the Lord said, eat enough that's sufficient for thee, man. Meaning, in other words, don't be trying to go get beside yourself and, research stuff that the elders went to and try to, how do you say, revamp it or whatever. Nah, just learn, man. What's wrong with just learning the scriptures, man? What's wrong with just being a humble brother? What's wrong with that, man? You fucking niggas, man, you got some nerves, man. But that's why the Most High, and the Lord does that, man. That's the Lord. When them demons get on you, that means the Most High took his spirit from you, and he's allowing you to be a reprobate. So that's why you don't understand what's going on. But the Most High spirit's not with you, and now you're a reprobate, man. And that's one of the scariest things to be in this kingdom. You understand? Go ahead.
Hast thou found honey? Eat so much as is sufficient for thee, lest thou be filled therewith and vomited.
Right, and the scriptures say you'll be filled and vomit, and that's what end up happening, because you start going to all these other different books, and you see the elders do certain things. First of all, you gotta understand the Elder Tahar and Gabar and the Rhymelot and Rakah and them brothers been in this thing 25, Elder Tahar like 30 something, I think about 30 years or something like that. The mother brothers 20, 25 years. So them brothers are seasoned, man. They could do that. They could go into different, get what they need from whatever, and they know how to break it down in the scriptures or whatever. But you guys, you're not on that level, man. So don't be trying to go deeper than what the Lord gave you. Now the Most High bless certain brothers with the ability to where some brothers they could go, go a little deep and not drown. And not get demons on them. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys start getting demons on, and like I said, some of you niggas smoking weed and all that shit. So you sitting there, you think you studying, you think you're getting down in the spirit. You find, man, you start coming with some bugged out shit, man. Dinosaur, we used to be dinosaurs. You say all kind of crazy shit, man. Cause that's some demons, but that's the Most High that gave you over to that reprobate mind, man.
I got one for you.
Yep.
Hebrews 5:12.
Okay.
For the time ye ought to be teachers.
And we always bring this scripture out, man. You know, and Elder Gabar is right. No matter how many times you tell guys still don't get it, man. Israel is hard-headed, man. You tell guys, look, pace yourself, slow your roll. Don't be. The scriptures warn you about being a novice, lifted up with pride. But yet and still, you guys, you always still fall right into that trap of a novice, man. You know, because you don't take heed. You think that the elder brothers are just saying stuff just to, you know, I don't know, just so they can hear themselves saying it, or they can look good or something like that. No, when them brothers tell you stuff like that, they're telling you that for your own good, man. All right? The scriptures tell you that the race is not given to the swift. You know, so it ain't all about trying to shoot to the top. Like we had that guy down in Carolina, which was Sarge, Jaru, or whatever you want to call him. He thought this thing was a race to the top or something, like an individual thing. I know more scriptures than everybody in this. You know, he thought it was a competition thing. No, nigga, it's far from that, man. You know, but that's why the Most High allowed that to happen to him, because he didn't take heed when the elder and brother, we're blameless, man, because we did shows on it. We warned you brothers about the hell you're gonna go through before you came into this knowledge. We warned you about the demons that's out there, to not be a novice, to remain humble and everything. Don't get caught up into them false philosophies. Stop jumping around all different sites and, you know, being tossed to and fro like the scripture said. We done told you, brothers, but no matter how many times we say it, you know, a nigga's still gonna be like, fuck that, man, I'm gonna do what I want to do. So okay, so with that mentality, which is Proverbs 14:12, there's a way that seemeth right into a man, but the end thereof is what? Death. Because why? You want to follow your own way, your own spirit, man. Go ahead.
For when the time ye ought to be teachers, you have need that one teach you again, which be the first principles of the oracles of Yahweh Yahushua.
Yeah, but a lot of you niggas are proud, man. You're proud. You ain't trying to humble yourself. And you ain't trying to be taught again, or you ain't trying to be taught at all, man. And you're proud, man. So that's why the Most High put that reprobate spirit on you. Go ahead.
And are become such as have need of milk and not of strong meat.
Right, and a lot of you guys can't even deal with the milk, the basic scriptures. Y'all worrying about other things, and you trying to go extra deep into the hell. You don't even know that you ain't supposed to be smoking, man. All right, some of y'all barely could prove that, could break down Jeremiah 14:2. Some of y'all don't even know the first letter of the Hebrew alphabet, man. But yet you want to go super deep, you know, and break down Revelations and Daniel's 11th chapter and Ezra's, all the books, you know. So the scriptures say you gotta be taught again, man. Go ahead.
For everyone that uses milk is unskillful in the word of righteousness.
Right, and it shows, man. You can tell if a guy is if he's newly into this truth, or if he's acting like a new jack. He's not really growing, or you can see it shows. You know, so if you use milk, you're unskillful, and that happens because why? A lot of you guys are just, you know, coming into this knowledge, and it takes time, man. It doesn't happen overnight, man. You can't become an instant prophet. You can't do that. That's not how it works, man. You know, like I said, again, the elders from Tahar on down, brothers, they labored for years, man. When some of you guys weren't even born, you weren't even a thought. All right, you weren't even a thought, man. Go ahead.
For everyone that uses milk is unskillful in the word of righteousness, for he is a babe.
Right, and a lot of you guys, you hear this knowledge, you want to skip the stage of being a baby. You don't even want to hear that. You don't even know how to crawl. You just want to straight up start running, not even walking. You want to start running. It don't work like that, man. And that's what ended up happening when you guys do that. And, you know, you fall a victim to Satan, man, because you ain't come up the right way. You end up choking yourself, man. You end up choking yourself. Go ahead.
But strong meat belongeth to them which are of full age, even those by reasons of use have their sense exercised to discern both good and evil.
Right. So that's like the elders and stuff. They have a full age, man, a perfect age. So they know how to tell what's good and evil. They could go into